Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Startwin as Dee, Jen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Kyle Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. In a universe where they originally had 6 months that they're going to be trapped there, and then suddenly they lost 5.5 months worth of memory, and Amy was kidnapped, sort of, or at least missing. Yeah, kidnapped. And Dee apparently had a relationship with someone else who is also missing. The team has tracked whatever to a farm outside of DeKalb, Illinois, and they are going in to rescue Amy and effectively, there's a guy who's Dr. Boobler who's trying to effectively destroy magic in that universe all together with a massive device, and that would also be bad, so they're trying to stop him too. That's the long and short of it. Anyways, the team is at the farm. They are in the basement of the farmhouse. They have just gone downstairs and are confronted with a door. It's very door-like. As you open the door, light, it's just bright light comes pouring out. As your eyes adjust, you see on the ground, it is a large cellar that is like the size of the entire house. In the center are 4 poles with a set of wires wrapped around it, and around it on the ground a set of complicated sigils. There are several kind of, metal, like almost like stereo racks, not like stereo racks, but like equipment racks like you would see for like live music events, with like various computers racked into it, along with some other readouts and displays that are not necessarily, obvious to any of you, but a lot of blinking lights. And what you see past all of that is because you're just standing in the doorway, you can't see the whole contents of the room. There is someone tied up in a chair with a hood over their head.
I immediately go over to that person.
All right, so they're past this equipment.
Okay.
I'm going to cover Liz's 6 because I think she's going in headlong, and I'm concerned.
All right.
It's like, but I can't. Are you saying I can't get there yet?
Well, no. I'm going to give you more information. You're going to see more as you enter.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So Liz, you're going in. Is everyone else going in?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. As you enter the room, you can see actually that as you go in, this room doesn't take up the whole. Like, this room is narrower than the entire width of the house. Like, it's as deep as like the rest of the house, but it's not quite as narrow. And you can see a door to the left and a door to the right. Besides that person tied up in a chair, there are 2 other people tied up in chairs in here. The one you see ahead of you could be human or elf-sized. There is a person to the right, also clearly a young woman, also tied with a hood over her head. And then there is a third person who appears to be a goblin tied up with a hood over their head. in the room. They're kind of evenly spaced out, like at 3 different points. There's no one else in the room yet that you see, but you also know that there are doors that go off of here in this cellar. They are all tied up, hoods over their heads. Everybody roll me a d10. It's going to be what you notice and what you don't notice right now, because I've just said the obvious stuff. What'd you say?
10.
7.
Okay. And Obi?
1.
All right, Obi, you just see the obvious stuff. Like,
Yep.
you see the big stuff. And this is, to be fair, that's the biggest stuff. Liz, how much did Liz read about the... Okay, so Liz and Dee, you both see at the center of this device, kind of set in, that you didn't get a good look at from when you opened the door, but at the center of these poles at the bottom, you see what appears to be the Stone of Trancura. An uncracked Stone of Trancura.
Oh. Okay.
And you know for a fact that yours is in your truck.
Yeah.
Okay. D, you also notice at the feet of the 3 people who are tied up, there is another stone that I don't think D has the information to recognize. That there are
There's
3 identical stones at the feet of the other one, and I don't think that D would know anything about them, though.
Okay.
Liz, I will say that you at least noticed one of them. How much did Liz know about the events of Campaign 1? Like, how much would she have read of those reports?
She would have read all of Raz, Bill, and Kel's reports.
All right, then you notice that they are
and NK probably.
the Tristones of Nakura.
If NK made reports.
You see the Tristone. There's the 3 Tristones of Nakura are in this room at the feet of the 3 people bound up.
Okay.
Everybody, roll me a d10.
8.
5.
2.
All right, Liz, you hear the flush of a toilet.
Oh shit. I immediately what direction?
All right, so there's a person to the right, there's a person to the left, and there's a person on the other side of the machine. The person to the right could either be Sierra or Amy. The person across could either be Sierra or Amy, and the other one's a goblin.
No, where
What are
was
they
the...
wearing?
Well, again, what's your question?
Oh, I thought Kyle was asking.
Well, I
like,
was asking
where
which direction
the noise came from.
Oh, the noise came from the door to the left.
Okay. And what are they wearing?
Oh, the person who's across from you was wearing a hooded sweatshirt and like a hoodie and blue jeans. And they appear to be a young woman. Again with the hood on the head. And the one to the right is wearing black pants and a black t-shirt with some ridiculous wrist warmers.
I go and take the thing off the head of that one.
You do, and Amy is gagged and looks up at you, eyes wide.
I ungag her.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I move to untie her.
Okay, so
get the other two.
While
right?
you're
Hang on.
Okay.
Get the other 2, right?
I mean, sure.
That was to Amy.
I don't know what's going on, she just says, looking at you.
Okay. Yeah, please go get the other 2 guys.
All right. So, what are you 2 doing?
I guess I'll go see who the other person is who's tied up.
So there are two other people tied. So because there's three people. There's Amy. There was another person who was who you think might be Sierra, and then there's a goblin who's tied up also.
Okay.
Who are you going to?
I'm going to Sierra, I guess.
Okay, yeah. It's you pull the hood off her head. It is Sierra. She looks very happy to see you.
Hi.
Obi, what are you doing?
Well, if Obi would have heard the toilet flush, he would have gone and dealt with that, but he didn't. So he's taken the goblin.
All right, you run over to the goblin. You pull the hood off the goblin. Sitting in the chair is a very familiar looking face. He introduced himself a long time ago as a janitor, a regular Aramecian janitor, but is Montanalta Gerskaneatka Volentoso Girobo Bungabo.
I do not unget him. And I put the hood back on him.
We don't want this one.
All right, so
Seconded.
as you say that, before you guys can start untying these three, the door opens and walking out is a middle-aged man with receding hair holding a wand of a silver wand, wearing a polo shirt and khakis, and looking very surprised to see you. I'll say you saw a photo with the articles. This is in fact Dr. Anton Bubler.
I shoot him with a.
Everybody roll
with the
initiative.
flamethrower.
I was gonna roll initiative.
Yep. 16.
14.
15.
You all get to go first.
Yay! Yay us.
All right.
No.
Liz, you are
Yes.
first.
Yes, I shoot him with the flamethrower.
Roll me your attack. Wait, you are on the far end though, so he came in on the left.
Yeah.
He's not that far from Obi. So I don't know if you can shoot him with a
Yeah, you know what? I don't
flamethrower.
think I see him.
Hmm?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I don't, yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
you see Dr. Bubler, but you 100% do not have a shot with a flamethrower on a
Okay,
regular
I
attack.
keep going
I'm
at the knots or the ropes.
Okay, they are tied very tight, and
Yeah.
Amy looks very beat up, actually. So you don't know how much health she
I
has.
take out
right
a
now.
knife.
Okay.
Right, I take out a knife and I cut them.
All right, you're going to be working on that for a while. It's thick rope, so we go to
that's fine.
Obi.
I'm right next to him.
Oh, you are right next to him, yeah.
This is when I wish, I was re-archetyped.
Yeah, we all wish, but we're level 4 unre-archetyped.
Can I try to grab his wand?
Okay, you're going to try to grab the wand?
Yeah. I'm second guessing myself.
Are we doing that as an attack? No, I'm just trying to. I'm just thinking of the mechanics. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. So roll me this as an attack then. We'll say it's an attack. So 1d10 plus your. I'm gonna say that's a bare hands because you're grabbing it.
Yeah.
So 1d10 plus bare hands plus level.
9.
You miss.
Yeah.
All right, D. We are at you.
All right, I'm just gonna take a shot at the guy.
All right, roll me an attack.
I'm simple about
1d10 plus your
range.
range plus level.
Oh shit! Did a really bad roll. Yeah. So that's a 9.
That misses. All right. So he is going to, because Obi is right there and just tried to take the wand from him, he is going to point that wand at Obi, and he is going to hit him with a bolt of kind of white light. Just a beam of white light is going to erupt from the wand, striking Obi, tossing him across the room, and Obi is going to take some damage here. Obi is going to take that is effective combat stuff with level, so Obi's going to take 8 damage.
Ouch.
That brings us back to Liz.
Seeing that happen to Obi, I will abandon the ropes for now, step out in front of the chair, and shoot the dude with the flamethrower.
All right, so doing this as a regular... of course, it's a regular attack. It's Liz. It has
Yes.
to be a regular attack. So roll me your attack.
Uh,
1d10 plus
11.
11. That will barely... That'll hit. That... If one lower would not have hit. All right, that'll hit. So roll me your damage.
Okay. 8.
8. All right, so he takes 1 after all of his soak. All right, Obi, we're at you.
And I am across the room from him now, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you went soaring past D and Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
You can do sweet moves.
I know. I'm
I
just
recommend
wondering
it at this
if
point. But yeah.
using the trowel as my slingshot projectile would count as a sweet move.
I mean, just make it sound cool.
If you describe it awesome enough,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Then
forget special
I'm gonna
effects
sweet.
exist.
I'm gonna sweet move. And Obi is going to I don't know how cool. My brain cells are working real hard today. Oh, then they stopped working for a second. Ooh.
This is riveting.
Ooh, don't like it when that happens. Ooh, suddenly it was blank. Yeah, I don't know. He'll like do a somersault and like solid snake his way around some stuff and then just like twirl the trowel in his hand real cool like and then put it in the slingshot like just like pointing straight at the dude and
Take this, you butt face. Paching!
All right. Let's vote whether or not that worked.
Here for it.
Sure.
Okay. Then what is your range plus level, Obi?
7.
Well, Dr. Boobler is now as messed up as you are. Except he can take more damage than you can.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. All right, D, we are at you.
All right. I'm going to try to take another shot at this guy. Since I'm less startled. Maybe.
Just a regular attack?
I'm gonna do a regular attack because I'm not especially creative at this given second. There we go. $17.
That'll hit. Let's roll me damage. So 1d10 plus your range.
But biscuits. 5.
He soaks that.
Of course he does.
He is turning to you, and he is going to he's going to point the wand at you. A stream of white energy is coming out of it, and of course it's a magical attack that's bypassing your soak. Do you take 8 damage?
God damn it.
And you are thrown away from Sierra and back into the corner.
Shit, biscuits.
That brings us to Liz.
I attack him again
Okay, roll me your attack.
with the flames. All right. 8.
All right, that is going to miss. You shoot the flamethrower. He moves out of the way of the flamethrower. Obi, we are back to you.
What kind of things are nearby me?
All right, so you are you rolled closer because you were doing your whole roll forward thing to like shoot the
Yeah,
trowel at him.
pretending he's a ninja when he's not.
Right.
Yep.
So you are effectively, so D is behind you now because D got tossed back. In front of you is Sierra tied up in a chair. He is there is this device thing in the middle with a big glowing stone in it. There is on the ground a glowing magic stone at Sierra's feet. That you don't know what that does or what it's for, or if it would even be safe for Obi to touch.
Gen knows it's not. Obi doesn't know, but Gen knows.
Yeah. Yeah, there are glowing stones in this room that Gen definitely knows are not safe for a non-trained person to touch.
And if you're curious, listen to the first campaign of the Meat Grinder.
Yep. I think the episode Meat Explosion should
Yep.
give you a hint. I had to come up with a very good sound effect for that. Yeah, there's not like a lot of like random stuff.
Okay. Okay, so I am going to do a similar sweet move with what I did with the Nasty Corn Boys, except this time he's gonna take the packed gushers, rip it open, empty it into his mouth, swish them around a little bit, and then spit them back into the bag before he fires it. So they're all sticky.
All right. I'm assuming
So
there's also
he's gonna
secretly
sweet move
Okay.
a sticky scatter shot.
All right. Do we vote that works?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a cricket where you are again?
Yes, there is. There is a cricket.
Okay. And there's apparently a cricket in this basement. All right. So, Yeah, so what's your range plus level again?
7.
All right, so those strike him. He is at 15 damage. I think that brings us back to D.
All right, I'm going to try a sweet move, where I will not just get up from being slapped against that wall, but do a rolling shot, like roll forward, take a shot with the intention of splitting the wand with my bullet.
Okay.
Or at least damaging the wand.
Yeah, it's metal. So yeah, do we vote that works?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So what's your range plus level?
My range is 4. My level is 4.
Yeah, so 8 is the answer there. All right. Bam. The shards fly. The wand explodes in his hand, sending shards of metal into him. And Dr. Boobler falls to the ground. He is bleeding. We are out of initiative. He is dying on the ground. He just looks up. He goes, I was going to make the world safe for everyone.
No, bud, you were
Everyone.
gonna trap us here.
D, cover him. Obi, let's finish this. I go back to Amy and finish cutting the ropes.
All right, as soon as you get the ropes off of her, she throws her arms around you. Says,
Oh.
I knew you would comfort me.
You did. Okay. Great. Okay. Hey, look. From what you can tell, do you think this machine still on is gonna go off?
It's I don't know. Is everybody looking at Sierra?
Yeah, Obi's at Sierra.
All right. As soon as Sierra gets free, she starts running around and turning things off.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
great.
Okay. D, are you okay, D?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing.
Thank you. I knew you would
great.
come
How
for
are
me.
you?
You got my message.
I did.
Good. Okay. She kisses you.
Okay. Okay, so I was reading that situation right. Okay, well, oh boy, I'm gonna bring up the awkwardness about that I think we all need to be addressing right now. How many of you actually remember the last 6 months?
What are you talking about? This is Sierra talking.
I don't remember any of this. Neither
Amy?
does Obi.
I
Neither does
Amy-
Liz.
So Liz, you're asking Amy?
Yeah.
Amy just shakes her head. I don't know
Okay.
what's happening.
Right. Okay. Somehow, almost 6 months has passed since we were, in that parking lot. I don't know how. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with her.
With who?
See, this woman, Sierra.
All right, everybody roll me a d10.
Ten.
1.
4.
Okay. Sierra just goes, you don't remember the last 6 months? He must have... There's a spell that if he thought you were figuring out what he was doing, he might have used. What's the last thing you remember?
I saw you in a parking
In a
lot.
Panera parking lot.
Yeah, we were in the parking lot, and I saw you running towards our car, and you were you needed help.
That's the first time I met you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember.
That's when that's the day I found out what he was doing, and I told you. I was asking for help. You asked me what happened, and I told you that he was planning on doing something. And he must have used, there's a spell to remember, he must have used Hedgekin's memory spell where he was brute force trying to wipe any memory of him from your minds.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
Does that check out?
Amy nods. She's kind of being quiet, but she's like, but it's more so like she looks like she's freaked out. Everybody roll me a d10.
2.
3.
9.
Obi, you notice that Gabo is free and is just sort of like nonchalantly trying to go to the center of the room.
Get him!
Hey, friends who I have never met before. I am just normal goblin from this universe.
No,
I don't.
Not a butt face.
Anyways, so I'm just like, sometimes.
Hey, Gabo.
With my slingshot.
Yes,
How many holes are goblins supposed to have in their head?
I cannot tell you that answer. It is trade secret.
Oh, well, that's fine. I wanted to add an extra one.
No, you see, that is against rules. I'm just gonna go over here, and there's just this thing over here I just need to do.
No, you're not going anywhere
Shoot him.
near that.
Grab him.
Shoot him in the knee.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot Gabo in the knee.
All right, roll your attack. I have Gabo's stats. Would you say 11?
No, I just a sec.
1d10 plus your range plus your level.
I know. I'm 14.
14. Oh, does 14 hit? 14 barely hits. Okay. So roll me damage.
Seven.
It just like does not appear phased. Look, we're friends. I'm just a guy just trying to do a thing. I don't want to be in this shithole universe where magic doesn't work properly.
I don't want to be in this.
Do you know what happened?
Either, shithead.
Okay. Do you know what a wildebeest is?
grab him.
Got us into this.
Do you know what a wildebeest is and how expensive they are?
I don't give a
They are
shit.
big. They also though only live because magic. And so if magic is too low, you know what happens to a wildebeest when it enters a universe where the magic level of ambience is very low? It implodes. Do you know what happens to a person riding a wildebeest when their wildebeest implodes?
They don't get
They get all
hurt nearly
gross.
as much as they deserve.
I am just saying that I may never have children again. Anyways,
Good.
I
You
just
don't deserve it.
I would like to leave.
I go to grab him.
Okay, roll me an attack. It's a bare hands attack. So
Yep.
1d10 plus your bare hands plus your level.
10.
You miss.
Great.
Cabo's got a dodge of 13.
Dodges me. Yep. Okay.
And he's going to just kind of jump and reaches his hand out and he grabs the Stone of Trancura and gone.
Oh, you
We could've
sack
used
of
that.
goblin shit.
Oh, the Stone of Trancura is still
Absolutely ruined.
the Stone of Trancura is still here. He's just gone.
Yes, but that was a good one.
Amy kind of gets up.
Oh, it's still here.
Yeah, it's still here.
Oh, okay.
It's that thing that's not ours. It's not going to be any use to us because it's not on the thread that would get us home. It would just lead us on another looping thing.
Are you freaking serious?
I'm still mad about it.
There's a not broken one, and it's the most broken one?
Well, it's not broken if you want to get back here to this universe.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Deep refocuses on Sierra. You seem very nice. You're quite hot. I'm into it. But also, I have no recollection of who you are, and that gives me all sorts of questionable consent issues, and I'm not into it.
Okay. Well, Sarah's just looking at you. Okay, so, look, it's been a shitty couple of days.
We're still
You're
here
still
for a few weeks.
here
if you
for a
want,
few weeks,
whatever.
though. If you want to, like, go get a drink. Like, you told me you were leaving. Like, we've known you were leaving the entire time we've been together. This is just us having fun.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're from another universe. Yeah, I got it.
Well, yeah. I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
leave. And I
Well,
have
clearly
tests.
I did know that. Okay, fair point. We should get drinks then.
Yes.
Yes.
We should first, though, dismantle all of this shit.
That's also a good idea. We
Yes.
should fuck this place up. Who wants to fuck
I
this place
turned
up?
off the Shadow Guardians.
That's what they were.
That's okay. Cool.
I don't like them.
The corn was offline, which I guess you killed the corn things, which is good, because those things
Yep.
are
We did, in fact,
weird
kill
and
the
gross,
corn.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Didn't like them.
No. Everybody roll me a d10.
10.
9.
2.
You guys hear sirens.
Shit biscuits. All right, who wants to do an arson and then get the hell out of here?
Why are we doing an arson?
I mean,
Because
We-
none of this equipment
What?
should
No,
be allowed to
we-
survive. Also, there's
it
a
won't
body.
be.
Sarah,
Okay.
I've got a federal magic license.
I really just wanted to
Yeah,
burn
we-
things.
I think we might be okay with this.
All right. This
And
worked out.
they're
way
presumably
more
coming
smooth
because
than I
we-
expected it to.
They're presumably coming because we told Stormwood and Associates about this.
Other Stormwood and Associates. The less
Stormwood and
cool one.
Associates. Yeah. Okay.
The less cool one. Have some faith in yourself.
Hey, Sierra,
Yeah?
what are those?
And I point to the 3 stones.
Oh, they're the Tri-Stones of Nakur.
Oh,
Don't
What with
touch
what now?
them yet, kid, because you don't have any memory of the little magical training you had.
oh.
They're a magical
Okay,
focus thing. Everything, like all the items in this
Let's
room,
go back upstairs.
are very dangerous.
I'm on team. Let's definitely go upstairs. I'm good with that.
All right.
Sounds good.
I leave my flamethrower.
All right. As you guys come upstairs, I mean, I'm assuming you keep the super soaker parts of it that
Yes.
belong to Obi,
Yes.
so Obi doesn't lose his piece of equipment.
Yes, I dismantled the super soaker, and
As you guys
it's
head
going
up,
to need to be washed out.
as you guys head upstairs, and as you reemerge in a thing, there are multiple helicopters in the air over the farm, with lights shining. There are some police cars and a pair of black SUVs. Stepping out of one of the black SUVs is a tallish woman in a brown trench coat, sunglasses, and bright red hair. Raspberry hair, one could even say. And just silently waves at you.
I wave at her.
And with that, the scene, we cut the scene as just a montage of...
Oh, you're not gonna make me play?
I'm not going to make you play Raz. Not with that. Well, I didn't give you the information that you would need to play Raz in that scene. So,
That's
but
true.
I figured if we're going to have cameos, we should have everybody show up in this arc, right? So everybody but Babbitt, apparently.
He doesn't count.
Babbitt counts.
He doesn't.
Babbitt counts.
Still in the car. He's still in the car. Raz got out, but he's still in.
Babbitt was driving.
Yeah.
He was driving.
Yeah, there. Babbitt was there. All right. So, as we have like a small montage of the following weeks of, just living life, Dee still and Amy working at the Quick Smoke. Do you guys want to do anything else in this world?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna need something like just later this evening.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I guess when we get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Later that evening, you guys get back to the hotel. Amy looks exhausted and beat up and just kind of freaked out.
Okay.
And she's just kind of, yeah. What's going on?
Can I speak to you privately?
Yeah. We can talk. Yeah.
Okay. We go into one of the rooms. So I'm getting married.
What?
I'm engaged to a man back home, and I wasn't going to tell you. And then in the last 6 months, you and I got together, and apparently it got pretty serious. And then you found out and hated me, and I don't think I can go through all that again and have you hate me. So instead, I'm just telling you now, so you can just skip to hating me, and hopefully it won't hurt either of us as much.
Amy kind of looks down. Roll me a d10.
10.
It occurs to you that there might be more thoughts going on than Amy is letting you. Like, Amy's kind of like, I don't know how to describe what the expression she has. Something feels like it's not adding up with Amy. I'll say that. She just kind of goes... she doesn't appear shocked. I'll say that. She does not appear shocked at this information. She just kind of looks up at you. I know.
You didn't lose that time, did you?
I did not.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
No, it's...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna... Okay, bye.
No, it's... Okay.
Liz turns to leave, and then does Amy let her go?
That's a good question. Amy hesitates for at least a moment here, and she just goes, wait. Thank you for telling me. But I think we both know that you wouldn't have told me if you didn't know the consequences.
Right. Okay.
And I'm not closing the door. I just need... You don't remember this. Because we had more problems than this. And how do you tell someone that you need time to figure something out again?
Right.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying for right now. I'm saying two things for right now.
I get it. Okay.
I need, but
Yep.
I'm also saying that for right now, I was pretending not to know because I don't want to be alone right now.
Okay.
So while I still need some time, it would be nice if you stayed tonight.
Of course.
Thank you.
Professional courtesy, I borrowed one of your magic books.
Okay, I'm ending the scene on that. That's
Amazing.
Wait, are you sure?
Is that Kyle asking or Liz asking?
That's Kyle asking.
Or am I sure of what?
Do you want to end the scene there?
Oh, okay. I mean,
that's
it's,
fine.
I mean,
All right.
it's. I mean, we can keep. I mean, yeah. That's. Go ahead and read my magic books. It's.
Yeah.
They're
It's just-
literal textbooks.
I just figured. Yeah, I just figured that, like, if I could learn how to do wards, then we would never have to lose Obi again. And
Okay, she's like, here. Okay, let's go back to your room for a second. Because I'm assuming you've been in Amy's
Okay.
room. Yeah.
sure.
Across the hall. Goes to the desk. Goes to, because there's actually a set of drawers on this desk to the right, on the right, and just goes down to the bottom drawer, pulls out a notebook, hands it to you.
Was I already working on this?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of wanted to set up that I had, but I wasn't sure if I was going to regain my memories. If I hadn't, if I knew I wasn't going to regain my memories, I would have set it up.
Yeah, no. You've been working on this for like the last 2 months.
Oh. Okay. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
This will be helpful.
She goes and she sits down on your bed.
Okay. I will just sit there with her.
Okay.
End of scene.
Yes. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything else while we're in this reality?
Not particularly. Like, I don't have anything
Right,
to
yeah.
be fleshed out, honestly.
That's fine.
Nope.
Yeah, so the remaining couple of weeks pass. You know, time is spent working places, just, you know, making money to get by and pay the rent. Eventually you have to repack the truck. Amy chooses to get rid of some stuff to make room for other people's things. Out of what you guys want to keep out of your things from this reality. You know, nothing like, she doesn't sacrifice anything like important. It's just, you know. Sometimes you have a bin of X's band t-shirts that you can just donate to Goodwill and not care about. But she had been hanging on to. So, you know, you guys reload the truck. And then, one day, the timer shows that the charge has been completed. You guys all reboard into the truck. Find yourselves a lonely road. Hit the button. And unto the next world you go. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.